Well, you're very welcome here to the FEI headquarters here in Abbotstown, Dublin, Ireland for the first round of the RTÉ FEI Cup draw. My name is Jamie, former league president. I'm delighted to be joined by my two presenters for this magnificent procedure, Justin and Kyle. Lads, it's going to be a momentous occasion for the entirety of the league and, of course, for the FEI Cup. Many teams are going to be looking forward to this, and we can't say much else. It's nearly time for the draw. I'm just going to ask you two quick questions for both of you lads. First, I'm going to go with Kyle, seeing as your former Season 3 First Division champion with Longford Town. Kyle, going to be a pretty big draw. Would you think so?
Yeah, 100%. Look, the FAI Cup brings out the best in every team. Um, it's the joy of the cup, it's the dare the dream. First division side Longford Town winning the cup, as massive underdogs, goes to show the beauty of the cup. And I'm sure every team, all 16 clubs in the League of Ireland this season, will be hoping to get to the FAI Cup final this year in Ayr Park, County Cork.
Yeah, and Justin as well. You're a former cup winner yourself. You won the cup back in season 1. Definitely a big momentous occasion. Season 6 now in the Roblox League of Ireland. Uh, who are your odds to win the entire competition following about 4 or 5 game weeks of league action?
Well, of course, there are a lot of teams who could possibly be able to do it. There's, of course, teams who are really good in the Premier Division right now, for example, Kerry, Wexford, Finn Harps. But there could be some surprises in the First Division, like what we're seeing now with Bray, the first season in here. There's definitely going to be some underdogs and some people who definitely are going to win. But for my eyes, I think the Kerry are going to be able to win it again in Season 6.
Perfect, lads. Thank you very much. And of course, it is indeed time to head in straight for the draw here. Just before we can, let's have a look at that magnificent trophy we have on display, and a reminder of the teams that we have coming up for this magnificent draw. The teams will be organised in alphabetical order, ranging from A to W. The teams listed are number 1, Athlone Town, number 2, Bohemians, number 3, Bray Wanderers, number 4, Cove Ramblers, number 5, Cork City FC, number 6, Derry City, number 7, Finn Harps, number 8, Galway United, number 9, Kerry FC, number 10, Longford Town, number 11, Shamrock Rovers, number 12, Shelburne, number 13, number 13, Sligo Rovers, number 14, Treaty United, number 15, UCD, and number 16, Wexford FC. So those are the teams to be drawn here. And of course, it's time for the action. Best luck to all teams who are going to be drawn. And here we go. We're going to go with Kyle taking the home draws. He's on the right hand side of me. He's on the right hand side of the table. And Justin, you'll be taking the away draw. So without further ado, it is time to go. So Kyle, let you roll away and put a ball. And let's see who goes first.
And it is number 2.
Number 2 is out, and it is Bohemians Football Club of Dalymount. They'll be taking the home draw in the first draw of the night. And Justin, who will they be facing off?
They'll be facing number 7.
Well, Bohemians will be facing off against Donegal side Finn Harps FC from Ballybofey. That's a big tie to start off this very important draw. Finn Harps against Bohemians to start us off here. Of course, there is 14 teams remaining. There's a lot more action to coming up in the next couple of minutes. So without further ado, I think we'll go ahead with the next draw. Kyle, we'll go to you for the home team.
And out next is number 4.
Number 4 out of the cup is Cove Ramblers of St. Coleman's Park, but currently they're ground sharing with Cork City. They'll be taking the home draw. Definitely been a bright enough start for Cove Ramblers in the Premier Division. Justin, who will they be taking on?
They'll be facing number 3.
Cove Ramblers to take on Bray Wanderers in the second draw of the night. Probably one to look out for. Bray Wanderers have had a bit of a good start to the season, a good start to their career in the Roblox League of Ireland. So Cove Ramblers versus Bray Wanderers in the second draw of the RTÉ FAI Cup first round. Let's go ahead with the next one. Kyle, back over to you.
And the next team out is number 13.
Next team out of the bowl is number 13, Sligo Rovers FC of the Sligo Showgrounds, formerly the Sligo Rebel Arena. They'll be taking the home draw for this tie. And Justin, who will they face off against?
And they'll be facing number 8.
Number 8, which is Galway United. That's going to be a good one. Sligo Rovers versus Galway United. A derby, it seems, for the first round of the RTÉ FAI Cup. That's definitely one that's probably going to be streamed on one of the big streamers that we have this season. Sligo against Galway. Once again, we still have 10 teams remaining in this draw. Sligo against Galway just being potted out. And once again, let us go again. Just a reminder of the teams we have so far is Athlone Town, Cork City, Derry City, Kerry FC, Longford Town, Shamrock Rovers, Shelburne, Treaty United, UCD, and Wexford. So once again, let's go for the draw. Again, Kyle, it's up to you now to determine the home team.
No pressure. Next out is number 14.
Next team out of the pot is number 14, which is Treaty United FC of Marcusfield. They're currently who are also ground sharing with Cork City, which means Turner's Cross is pretty badly ripped up. It's a hard enough time for the groundsman. And Treaty United will be at home to who, Justin?
Well, now we're facing number 15.
So it's UCD that's going to be the away team here. Treaty United are home to UCD in the first round draw at Markets Field. That's another one probably going to be taken up by a big streamer, but two sides are probably could have a different look to their seasons respectively. So once again, we still have 8 teams remaining, and it's over to Kyle again.
Halfway through the draw, or halfway through the draw, sorry. Another half to go. And next out is number 12 from the pot.
Next out of the pot, as Kyle has drawn, is number 12, which is Shelburne Football Club, based out of Talca Park. And Justin, who will they be playing off against?
Number 1.
So Shelburne is going to be playing Athlone Town AFC off the Athlone Town Stadium. Well, not so much right now. They're playing in, I could be wrong in this, Bishopsgate. But Shelburne against Athlone Town in the first round draw. And that's 6 teams we're down to now. Shelburne versus Athlone, 2 teams that have had a bit of a rocky start to the season. But I'm pretty sure in the cup, anything can happen, seeing as it is pretty much knockout. Just a reminder of the 6 teams we have right now so far. It is Cork City, Derry City, KRFC, Longford Town, Shamrock Rovers, and Wexford FC. So an NP could be possibly picked out now coming for the remainder of the draw. Back over to you, Kyle.
No problem. Next out of the pot is number 11.
Next out of the pot is number 11, which is Shamrock Rovers FC. Currently playing out of Tulka Park due to a ground share. Many teams are currently in a ground share due to lack of stadium facilities. So Shamrock Rovers will be the home team in this draw. And Justin, who will they face off against?
Number 10.
Well, it is indeed number 10 in this tie. Shamrock Rovers versus Longford Town of the Longford Town Stadium, which is of course called Bishopsgate. But it's going to be in Tulka Park as of right now. So Shamrock Rovers versus Longford Town. Kyle, that's definitely one that you're going to be watching, I presume.
No, it won't be.
Well, love doesn't last long in some cases for people supporting Longford Town. Anyway, Kyle, we're going to keep on with you to draw the next home team.
No problem. And the next team out is number 5.
The next team out of the pot is number 5, which is Cork City FC off Turner's Cross Stadium. So that's the third team that's currently playing out of Turner's Cross. Like I said, pretty bad ship. So Cork City will be the home team in this tie. Reminder, they can still play out of the 3 teams remaining: Derry City, Kerry FC, or Wexford FC. It could mean a derby at the very bottom of the country between Kerry and Cork, or it could be a long trip for Derry City. So, Justin, you can decide now who will be away in this tie.
We'll figure it out now. And now we're facing number 9. Oh, yes, yes.
Well, apologies. I think we had a technical difficulty there with the mic. Yeah, producer just
Get him.
confirmed that the mic is back now. I was just going to say that we've got a big, massive derby in our hands. Cork City versus Kerry FC. And Justin, you've really done every single fan a massive favour. That stadium, Turner's Cross, is going to be absolutely sold out with its very much rotten pitch. Now, Kyle, it is up to you to determine who has the home tie with the 2 teams remaining, which is Derry City and Wexford FC.
No
So,
problem.
Kyle, let's go for it.
The home team will be number 6, which is Derry City.
Well, it's going to be a long trip for Wexford FC as they head all the way up to Derry. Well, not right now, they're heading up to Ballybofey due to another ground share in this fine establishment of a league. So Derry City will play against, well, like, wonder who it could really be. It's so much of a shock. They're actually going to play against Wexford FC. And that is the last draw of the night, unfortunately. All teams have been done. All teams have been selected. And lads, you've done such a brilliant job. I thank you very much for all the work you give me tonight. But I'm not going to leave you here. I still want to ask you a couple of questions. First of all, I want to go to Justin. Justin, you have just caused a rupture in the space-time continuum, as some people might say, as you've drawn Cork City home to Kerry FC. You did the away draw. Justin, why would you do this to Cork fans?
Listen, it's randomized. It's not my fault I picked out two teams who are close together for a derby, okay?
Uh, yeah, I mean, it's as much of a shock as it is, and we're gonna have a look at the final teams in a couple minutes' time. But just a reminder, uh, that the games will be played ending the weekend of ending the 16th of March 2025. Kyle, as well as that, we've got a pretty much big, massive game here with Sligo Rovers against Galway United. Everyone in the real League of Ireland pretty much knows that's an encounter not to be missed. In your honest
Yeah.
opinion, as a former owner of Longford Town, who do you think will probably come out on top in that one?
Yeah, look, as my role as security advisor to the league and as league vice president, I really think that we're going to have a lot of stewards of that game. It's going to be a big game. It's going to really showcase the league's quality and fan base. And yeah, it's going to be a huge game in an FAI Cup first round. 4 o'clock kickoff in the showgrounds on Sunday. It'll be a massive game, and yeah, we'll see what comes out of it.
Just as well as that, you've got a big tie such as Shelburne versus Athlone Town and Shamrock Rovers versus Longford Town. Rovers and Longford. Of course, Rovers haven't had a great start to the season, but I think, in my opinion, they could probably make it out. What do you think, Justin? Shamrock Rovers versus Longford?
Well, of course, both of these teams do have a bit of history, but as of late, Longford Town have started to massively fall off, and I don't think that they're going to be able to make it in time. So I think Shamrock Rovers are going to get an upset and knock out the defending champions early in round 16.
Yeah, lads, is there anything that you would particularly like to say? I mean, just thinking of the draw, there's definitely a lot of encounters not to be missed, especially with big streamers coming in now. Do you think there's a possibility of more additional advertisement opportunities? This is probably a question for Kyle. A big draw coming out here and definitely a big time for engagement into the league. What do you think, Kyle?
Yeah, 100%. We'll be opening match opportunities, match sponsorship with the FAI Cup this year, and we hope that all 8 games in the first round will have a fully sponsored match sponsors and TV deals that go behind them. Obviously, there's been a few issues with RTE this year, and we're working to rectify that um, through dialogue with RTE and the government ministers. But yeah, we hope to have a really good engagement push this week, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
Justin, you're a former cup winner yourself back in season one. You won that. I could be wrong on this. I think it was with UCD, or UCD might have been in season three. But nonetheless, you definitely know the excitement of winning the FEI Cup. What do you think the dreams of some players are going to be winning the cup in season six? And who do you think will come out on top after seeing this draw?
Well, of course, with a bunch of these ties, it is definitely going to change. Some teams are going to want to fight out the possibilities of losing it right at the start or either right at the end. And at the end, with all of these draws put into it, and overall, in the end, I'm going to stay true to my word. I do think Carrier is still going to win it overall.
Of course, people who watched the last season's cup final, it was Kerry FC versus Longford Town, and Longford Town are currently the retaining champions. Apologies. So that's definitely going to be one for the ages as Kerry FC finally get their hands on a cup once again. Just a reminder of the ties that we have to finish off our night tonight. It is going to be Bohemians versus Finn Harps. If we can get it on, yes, we can get it on camera. It is going to be Bohemians versus Finn Harps, Cove Ramblers versus Bray Wanderers, Sligo Rovers versus Galway United, Treaty United versus UCD, Shelburne versus Athlone Town, Shamrock Rovers versus Longford Town, Cork City versus Kerry FC, which is probably the biggest match of the entire tie, and Derry City versus Wexford FC. And those ties are to be played week ending March 16th. So next weekend, all those games will be played. Gentlemen, I thank you once again for being the kind helpers to me tonight. And I wish you the best of luck, and I wish the team's best luck. So that's going to be all from us here tonight in the FEI headquarters in Abbotstown. Thank you very much for watching the stream live on Roblox League of Ireland Television. For some reason now, Kyle is invading my personal space and I feel threatened. From office here at RLOITV and from the FEA, and thank you, Justin, as well, for invading my personal space. I'd like to wish you a very good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And Kyle hates me saying that very much, freeze. Bye bye now.